All right, happy Sunday night, everybody. We're live talking about a few things, and that does include the eclipse for tomorrow. We're just there, and if you have any questions about the eclipse or anything regarding weather, we'll be on live for the next 10 to 20 minutes here on Kent's 5, so feel free to comment down below. But yeah, right there is your forecast for tomorrow. It is going to be warm, it's going to be humid, and unfortunately, it'll be cloudy. Temperature right around 80 tomorrow. Just making sure audio is working a-okay just before we get started. Good evening, Alejandro. I hope you're having a wonderful night. I hope you had a great weekend. Yeah, that's what the eclipse forecast has in store. 79 to 80 by 4 o'clock, but around 1 o'clock and maximum totality that is, will be at 134 in the city, about 127 for areas out west like Del Rio, Eagle Pass. In the hill country, totality will be around 133, 134 as well. But yeah, only a few breaks in the sky tomorrow. And we'll show you kind of where we're expecting more of a break in our western counties. We're just underneath this very warm and humid pattern. And as humidity surges back in overnight, it's going to be very cloudy tomorrow, overcast with some light morning rain. Now, I think this model is overdoing it. This is 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, so just before lunchtime. Anywhere from San Antonio, Del Rio, Rock Springs, cloudy skies, gray, just dreary kind of weather. Humidity really surging back in from the southeast, from the Gulf. And you'll see as I fast forward, let's say through about 1 p.m., because that's what we want to look at. This is the latest high-resolution model, and this has actually changed a little bit from a few hours ago. So main takeaway for tomorrow, it's going to be mostly cloudy, but anywhere in the path of totality from, let's say, Kendall County to Kerr County, Kerrville, Fredericksburg, which is where a lot of folks are watching from, right? Towards Rock Springs, Camp Wood, Del Rio, Eagle Pass, anywhere west of San Antonio, obviously the path of totality, but also anywhere west of Bexar County has the better chance at seeing clouds clear by 1 o'clock. Well, all of it clear? No. And these are showing more of the low-level clouds. In the higher levels of the atmosphere, 20, 30,000 feet, we also have some high-altitude clouds moving overhead. Those are more translucent, those cirrus-level clouds. So that won't obstruct the view as much as the low-level clouds from the Gulf. But this is a look at what it could look like at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Maybe some patchy drizzle through the lunch hour. But just to go over it again, the best chance for clearing by lunchtime, by 1 o'clock, is areas out west. Rock Springs, Del Rio, Eagle Pass, Kerrville, Bandera. May see a few breaks in the sky. I know a lot of folks are watching in Bandera. And hopefully, right, Kerrville, Fredericksburg, we'll see a few breaks in the sky. All you need is 15 minutes, right? That's all you need for a little blue to fight through and to see the sun right up there and the eclipse happening just around 1:30, 1:35, and it'll happen very fast, right? So again, small chance at some morning drizzle. That's something to keep in mind if you're traveling tomorrow morning, if you're driving around San Antonio, across the hill country. Obviously, a lot of people are in from out of town enjoying the eclipse event. But with the morning drizzle, some morning fog, lower visibility through about 8 and 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, that'll make driving a little bit more difficult compared to normal. So leave a little extra early, something to plan for tomorrow for Eclipse Monday. And while there will be some drizzle, some mist, some patchy light rain around there through the morning and early afternoon, the main chance for storms holds off until late tomorrow night into early Tuesday. We'll talk about that in just a bit. Good evening, Lupe. How it will be in Hondo. A lot like San Antonio. So, you know, just how we're going to see mostly cloudy skies tomorrow. Same thing with Hondo and areas in Medina County near Medina Lake, anywhere north near Canyon Lake, Johnson City, Bulverde, northern San Antonio. While northwest Bexar County will be in the path of totality, I just don't think we're going to see as many breaks as areas out west. Rock Springs, Del Rio, Camp Wood, Eagle Pass, Uvalde, Kerrville, Fredericksburg. It will be mostly cloudy up there as well, but they have a better opportunity at seeing the clouds break apart around the 1 o'clock hour, and that's what we're hoping for, right? We're crossing our fingers for that. Okay, good evening, Alan. Will these storms be bad? So there is a chance at some hail, not tomorrow, not during the eclipse, just want to reiterate that. The chance for thunderstorms arrives late tomorrow night and mainly Tuesday morning in the overnight hours while everybody's asleep. We'll show you the hour by hour and what we're expecting on that in just a moment. Sonia, good evening. Mary, Pearsall, yeah, same thing with Pearsall. I know Pearsall, I believe, is, let's see, hold on. Let's actually zoom in. So this is 1 o'clock tomorrow, right? I'm going to zoom into the communities out west because I know a lot of folks are wondering about the eclipse tomorrow. So this is the latest high-resolution model. Del Rio looks like we'll see a few breaks in the sky. Eagle Pass, very similar, 115, 130. Kerrville, mostly cloudy, but Johnson City, Bulverde, Kerrville Junction, up into Fredericksburg, all have a decent shot, an opportunity at seeing these clouds break apart. They'll break apart faster out west just because of the drier air in western parts of the hill country and farther into West Texas. Versus the closer you are to the coast, the more clouds will stick around in a lot faster, right? But the farther you are into the hill country, out west towards Del Rio, I think you'll have a better shot at some of these clouds breaking apart. Cotulla, Encinal, Pearsall, very similar, right? I mean, it's all going to be cloudy skies, I think, down I-35 for tomorrow. So just to go over it one more time, if you want to eclipse chase and you really want to get the clear sky, it's going to be hard. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's going to be very difficult finding a clear sky, but by 1 o'clock, our models are suggesting the best chance of that happening. Uvalde, Eagle Pass, mostly Del Rio, and for parts of the hill country, Junction, Kerrville, Fredericksburg. You can see there will be clouds out there no matter what. And, some of them will be stubborn to break apart, but we have a good chance at seeing at least a few breaks in the sky here and there in the path of totality in the hill country and along the Rio Grande, Del Rio, Eagle Pass. But for Cotulla, Pearsall, Carrizo Springs, it's going to be a mostly cloudy day, at least through about 3 o'clock. And then by the evening, more breaks in the sky, but we really want to hone in on totality, 130, 135 from Eagle Pass to Kerrville. That's what we're expecting. Mostly cloudy skies, but a few breaks in the atmosphere, hopefully happening. Yeah, hopefully we have clear skies. We're hoping for it as well. Yes, there we go. Perfect. How much rain are we looking at from Jared? For tomorrow, probably just 100th to maybe less than 1/10 of an inch. It's not going to be much measurable rain for the rain tomorrow morning. Better chance at heavy downpours tomorrow night late into early Tuesday. And again, after we get past the eclipse content, we'll talk about that in detail. So again, if you're watching from Kerrville, Lakey, Uvalde, Camp Wood, you're right in the middle of totality. That's where you can see up to about 4.5 minutes of twilight to nighttime darkness. And I say that because if skies were clear, it'd be more of a twilight sunset kind of darkness. But since there's clouds around, it'll be darker. Light will be blocked right from the surface a little bit more than usual. But with cloud cover and an eclipse happening, it'll get even darker. So at 1:30 in the afternoon, it'll be almost nighttime dark because of the eclipse moving overhead around 1:30 here in the San Antonio metro. Speaking of, here's a look at some of the times, the start times and the duration under totality. For Fair Oaks Ranch, almost 3 minutes up there, starting at 1:32 to 1:33. Alamo Ranch, Castroville, about 2.5 minutes of totality, so about 30 seconds less, starting at 1:31 to 1:32. And similar numbers across San Antonio, Timberwood Park, Chavano Park, Castle Hills, and it's just split right across Bexar County. If you're outside the line and the path of totality, you'll never fully experience totality. You'll see a partial eclipse. It will still get dim in eastern San Antonio, but not as dark as the path of totality from Balcones Heights to Leon Valley, Helotes, Fair Oaks Ranch, and northwestern Bexar County, like La Cantera, the Rim, and areas like that in northwest San Antonio. Okay, temperature-wise, we're sitting at 70 degrees. Winds are light, air is comfortable. So, this morning was humid, and despite it not feeling like it, a weak front moved through. It dropped the humidity very briefly, so if you walk outside tonight, it feels nice. It feels a little comfortable. It's not too breezy, and it feels pleasant outside with temperatures in the 60s and 70s. But we're watching this right here. This may be a little bit farther east since we've last updated it, but a front that's going to move towards the Texas coast overnight. And you can't see it really on temperatures, but on dew points or the humidity values, you can really see the carving out of that frontal boundary. And dew points and humidity are low in San Antonio. Dew points are running in the 40s, and you'll notice anywhere in North and West Texas, very desert-like dry air. This is important because this will contribute to an evolving weather pattern overnight. So that'll move towards the Texas coast, and then by tomorrow morning, it retreats back farther north as a warm front, and that's the reason why we'll have humidity, cloud cover, and drizzle and mist tomorrow morning. The roads will be a little slick. There will be a few light showers around the area. It's not going to be widespread. And radar, it's quiet now, nothing to worry about. But when you talk about that lower level moisture moving in from the Gulf of Mexico, thanks to that warm front and those high level clouds, it's just creating a very, ripe and humid atmosphere, which is conducive and favorable to rain and thunderstorms. So tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, just some spotty drizzle, spotty light rain, maybe an isolated shower. That's about it. But the roads will be slick to an extent when you factor in the patch sheet of dense fog that will form overnight. Now, this severe weather outlook is mainly for tomorrow night late into early Tuesday morning, and we'll walk you through it. Let me just adjust the times real quick. So this is tomorrow morning at 7. This is tomorrow morning at 4 o'clock, and then this is tomorrow night into early Wednesday morning. Well, it's actually pre-dawn Wednesday. So let's see. So here's the timing. Let's rewind that back. So we're in a level 2 out of 5 for severe weather, meaning storms that form Tuesday morning in the early morning hours, pre-dawn, will be capable of large hail, quarter size, if not larger. That's Tuesday morning early in the overnight hours. So after the eclipse, when you get home, park the car in the garage because Tuesday morning will start off a little wet, and some of those showers may strengthen into thunderstorms that could produce large updrafts and large hail pre-dawn Tuesday morning. So this is tomorrow afternoon, 5 o'clock. Again, mostly cloudy, a few breaks in the sky for the eclipse. Let's hope for more breaks in the sky. Tomorrow, mostly dry with, again, patchy drizzle, patchy fog, and some light morning showers. Tuesday morning, line of showers moves through. Not too impressive, but some of these could be thunderstorms Tuesday morning. During the day Tuesday, it clears out. High temperatures, upper 80s, lower 90s. It's going to be a warm day on Tuesday. And while it will be a little wet in the morning, Tuesday will be clear during the afternoon. And then watch how a few storms ignite late Tuesday night into early Wednesday. So it's really these overnight hours that are offering the best chance at not just measurable rain, but thunderstorm activity. Now, these storms could produce in some localized pockets. This is just a forecast model, but it does depict the gist of the atmosphere. I think anywhere along the I-35 corridor, mainly north of San Antonio, has the best chance at accumulating over an inch of rainfall. Of course, this model probably overdoing it a little bit. I don't think we're going to get 1.5 inches, but some communities in northern San Antonio, pointing north up to Austin, may receive 1 to 2 inches of rain if you get lucky enough under some of these thunderstorms that form Monday night into Tuesday morning and Tuesday night into early Wednesday. So that's the forecast. For Eclipse Monday, 81 degrees, cloudy skies, 30% chance at some morning drizzle and some morning light rain. Better chance at rain overnight into early Tuesday. We'll keep a 50-50 chance at some of that lingering activity during the day Tuesday, but it does jump up, I think, significantly Tuesday night, I would say after 6 p.m. into early Wednesday morning. 60% chance at coverage of rain and thunderstorms overnight into pre-dawn Wednesday. Cooler temperatures 78 Wednesday afternoon. Morning lows trending near normal, near average in the 50s. High near 80 Friday, 81 Saturday, and then another rain chance on Sunday. So something to watch out for. Otherwise, that's the forecast, guys. So yeah, we're hoping for clearing skies a lot faster. We'll hope that happens. But right now, I think cloud cover, at least in San Antonio, is going to be a certainty. If you do want to eclipse chase, if you want to watch and find the best spot, I would suggest Del Rio, Eagle Pass, Uvalde. Farther northwest, maybe in a junction, there will be a few breaks in the sky in Kerrville, in Bernie, in Kendall County, Johnson City, Bulverde, towards Fredericksburg. There will be a few breaks in the sky, but I would say 1:30, mostly cloudy skies, and you're just hoping for some of those peaks of sunshine in the afternoon, which we saw some earlier today. We're just hoping for that same setup for tomorrow for Eclipse Monday. We are hoping for that to happen. All right, guys, that's the forecast. We'll leave it on here a little longer. We're going to be live on KENS 5 News at 10 later on tonight. for the latest on everything you need to know about the eclipse. I'll have more content on the eclipse, on everything you need to know, and then also the latest forecast update on some of these high-resolution models that continue to update every hour, every few hours. So, of course, while we saw a few breaks in the sky on that latest model run, that, of course, may look a little different at 10 and 10:30, may look a little different at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. So, of course, keep up with the forecast, stay weather aware. It will be warm and humid tomorrow. It'll be a little damp. It'll be a little drizzly. So keep that in mind. If you're heading out early tomorrow morning to where you're going, some of the roads will be a little slick. It's not going to be heavy rain tomorrow. It's mostly just drizzle, light rain, light activity, the better chance at thunderstorms Monday night into Tuesday morning. And then temperatures cool down for the rest of the week. High near 78 on Thursday. So, again, get to where you're going quick and be safe. Drive carefully out there. The roads will be a little wet and damp. Otherwise, have a great week ahead and enjoy the eclipse. It'll be a once-in-a-lifetime event. And hopefully, just hopefully, we see the skies break apart on Monday around 1 o'clock. And we're hoping for that to happen, especially in San Antonio. But the best chance of that happening is out west. Del Rio, Eagle Pass, the Hill Country, and across farther west into our viewing area. Have a great night, guys. Be safe, and we'll see you tonight and tomorrow with the latest on the eclipse and local news here in San Antonio. Keep it here on KENS 5. We'll see you guys later.